Yo, what's going on, people? How y'all doing? It is your boy Drill Sergeant Miles once again, speaking in for the culture. Taking a little second to get my next episode ready, but until then, I wanted to step on by myself and speak a little more about the black men in relationships and things that we deal with on a regular basis. All right, and because I feel like if there's nobody to speak to black men, then black men are never really not saying they won't, but they won't really grasp the concept of how to deal with certain situations. Yes, you have a lot of strong, powerful black men, but then there's still some that struggle with a lot of things that go on in our life, and I'm just trying to help my brothers out, or give them a different avenue to be able to learn something different from somebody else instead of hearing people bash them all the time. So right now I'm going to just speak a little bit about black men in relationships. As stated on my first episode of For the Culture that just aired on the 29th at 7:30, well, roughly around 7:45. I had a little technical difficulties, but we came back with it. As we spoke, we talked a little bit about the struggles that black men have and the stereotypes or the things that we brought on ourselves and the things of how different people label us. So it's already a common thing that to hear black men already have some negativities going on around what they can and what they will do and what they won't do in relationships, especially dealing with different types of women. Black men, a lot of black men are labeled as dogs or no good or low down, dirty, and all of that. And yes, we have brought a lot on ourselves, but at the same time, a lot of black men that's coming up, they haven't had the proper training, or they haven't been raised by a strong man that was doing the right thing. They got addicted to the streets or was led by the streets, and the streets kind of taught them in a negative manner. Let's put it like that. And to be politically correct, a lot of black men struggle with relationships. There's so much lust out there. There's so much outside territory that we haven't been accustomed to or we haven't touched that may look good to us, but like they always say, the grass ain't greener on the other side. So we like to dab and like to step out a little bit and do all these things. And growing up, we was following behind our homeboys and our friends to just randomly just talk to different girls like here and there and don't really care, just get phone numbers and just roll with it. And that's how a lot of things went whenever we were growing up. It was never, hey, you need to be in a committed relationship, hey, you need to find one girl. We was always told, hey, don't settle, you're too young, you need to go out there and explore a little bit. Yeah, explore, but I think a lot of us took that explore word to a different meaning. I think we took that to sample different types of this or different types of that until we figure out what we really like. And yeah, it's good to not just settle and fall for anything, but at the same time, we don't need to just fall for everything either. So if you kind of understand what I'm saying, but I'm gonna tell you like this: I haven't always been the most perfect man in a relationship, and I'm not afraid to admit that. I've done wrong, and I've learned my lesson from it. It has gotten me nowhere when it came to relationships. But one thing that did help me was getting in touch with the right people and speaking to the right people and sitting down and just having conversations about what's really going on. And one thing that really helped me was one book. It's a book by a brother named Devon Franklin. It's called The Truth About Men. All right, it's really a book that can be for men and women. Because if you read it, it says that some of the things that women complain about, and then it also has some of the things that men have done to why the women complain about it. So it kind of puts it into both perspectives, and it kind of also gives a woman a perspective of why a man acts the way he acts or why he does the things that he does. It's from a man who has been through things in his life, and he broke down different trials and tribulations of things that went on. And this book helped me so much. I read this book from front to back, and it taught me a lot. But it's called What Men and Women Need to Know. But the real cover of it is The Truth About Men. If you ever get a chance and you see this book, men, pick this book up. It's a great read. It'll help you out in so many different avenues, so many different things that you may go through in life, not just in relationships, in life. How to better your thought process, how to cope with different lusts and different feelings that you may have, how to be a better man to your woman that you already have at home, or how to be a better man or a good man to a woman that you haven't met yet. So it talks about a lot of different things, and I wanted to just take a second to get on here and actually just be a real person and sit down and just give you another tool that can help you, because reading is powerful. Reading will help you. I know a lot of people don't like to read. Our world is so caught up on phones and electronics that we forget the natural ability to just sit down and read, or people act like they don't have time for it. But take a second and read different little scripts or different little books. Read the Bible, read different things that can help you and your thought process. But also, if you get a chance, pick this book up or order it online. Go to the bookstore, wherever they may sell it. Pick it up, have a read, and it'll explain a lot to you about different things that actually go on in the world of a man and the mind of a man. All right. I just wanted to take a second to brief that, and also be looking out for the next episode of For the Culture. It will be next week. I'm getting some talking points right now and actually getting a lineup of one or two more people to be on the show. So be looking out. It will be coming early next week, but I'll post something to let y'all know when it is. So if you enjoyed it, tune in and be looking out for the next episode to come out. Episode 2. It's going to be epic. We're going to speak a little bit deeper about some military struggles and a little bit deeper about men and mental health and all of that. So be looking out for it. But again, I will post whenever it's going to be coming out. But I appreciate y'all. Like I said, first episode, we getting everything right, learning different things that we did wrong, and we going to have this thing right for the second episode. But that's all I really wanted to say. I just wanted to come on and speak about that for today. But be looking out for it. And again, I appreciate everybody.